Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be reacting to Breezin by Masayoshi Takanaka for the very first time. That sounds like fun to you, then you are in the right place. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. I'm super duper glad that you are here choosing to spend your time with me today. It is currently raining outside. We have extra dark mood lighting in here because we lost a bunch of equipment to an electrical storm just recently. My Starlink internet got fried. My continuous power supply for my camera got fried. One of our Wi-Fi routers, mesh routers got fried, etc. We had a bunch of stuff fail all at the same time. So it took me a little longer to get this going this week than I thought, but here we are. This is a very, very, very long overdue donation request. So we're going to do Breezin by Masayoshi Takanaka. It's from the album called On Guitar from 1978. And this is a donation request from Conrad. So Conrad, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know. I just kind of got totally uninspired for a while and buried a bunch of stuff. And we dropped to two reactions a week and all this stuff. So anyway, here we are. I'm going to get both of these Takanaka reactions done here pretty quick. But today we're doing this one. So thank you very much. And I think I've said all I need to say. Let's listen to some good music. I know this is going to be great. Okay, so before we get into all the crazy guitar work, I'll just say for a second there I was like, is this actually 4/4? It is 4/4, but you've got this wonderful kind of bongo work going on there. I can't think of the name of the song right now, but this is my fourth Takanaka reaction, maybe fifth, and we had some crazy bongo work in previous ones. I don't know who their percussionist is. Maybe it's different album to album, but really just sick bongo work. That's great. I'm a percussionist, right? So, also, what is going on with this belt? That is the strangest thing I've ever seen. Okay, let's back up. Very cool kind of syncopated stuff going on. Love those cymbal chokes. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is like true of all of Takanaka's work, but it's very beachy, It's got a lot of kind of a beach vibe. Really nice, variation in the drums too. Cymbal chokes are in different places. You got really, really nice stuff going on there. There's a lot of texture to this song, more so than like a standard rock song or something. Like even somebody who's an amazing guitar virtuoso like Paul Gilbert or something like, Racer X and his music, it's very just, this is rock music. He just happens to be a better guitarist than everybody else, right? But this has got its own kind of identity, its own kind of groove, its own kind of feel to it. And I mean, I don't know if Takanaka like actually taught guitar at some point, if he had a career in education, if he's passionate about educating people or anything like that. I like the album art either way, but you know, just very cool what he's able to pull out of the guitar. I like that kind of you know, singing quality that his guitar has. Mm. That's like the funkiest thing I've ever heard. I mean, I can't really say that with all my Cassiopeia reactions, but I really like this kind of like cymbal choke on the Tay of 3 and stuff. Or the one E and of 3 E and This is great. Oh my gosh. I wish I knew a lot more of the terminology for like different guitar sounds. I can distinguish them, but I don't know what to call them. It's kind of like me trying to identify bird sounds. It's a mockingbird. Okay. Kind of got a new thing here. Ooh. I'm going to have to keep pausing. I got to remind myself, it's all a guitar solo. I have to pause at some point. This is one of those things. One of the reasons this reaction has taken so long to get done is because I get nervous about the, I'm not nervous, but, I don't want to have to deal with a bunch of copyright issues. And this is an artist that we've had copyright issues with previously. So, but we got some real energy here. It's like on the verge of shredding a couple of times there. I'm like, oh my God, he's about to go nuts. But it's all very tasteful. It's not really tight like his style necessarily. Love it. Let's back it up a bit. Right back to home. That kind of little interlude there, those last maybe 3-4 bars. Pure excellence. Amazing. That's how you build a powerful, song with guitar. Right? You add some extra techniques, you add a little speed, you add a little volume. Okay, we got kind of cool backbeat thing. Oh, yeah. Building again. I don't know what kind of effect that is. That's cool. Got another guitar over in my left ear. Very beachy again. That must be it. Okay. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, what an amazing player. It's very different, being able to shred fast versus being able to, artistically kind of carry these musical ideas forward over time. And there's so much variation. There's a little bit of a melody there, but it's so just, it's not like, oh, it's the A section again. Oh, it's the A section again. We're not doing that. This is very much different every time. The whole song is evolving the whole time that it's playing. And this is very typical of like 70s, 80s type rock music, where it's just they're just wailing and having a good time and jamming, and they just eventually have to cut the song, and so they just sort of fade out. I'm not a big fan of fade out endings. Anyone who watched the channel for a long time knows that that's the case. But I understand it's kind of a product of its time. That's just sort of what they did. Led Zeppelin songs did that. I mean, there's a lot of just, don't really know what to do with this. Let's just keep kind of jamming. And then at some point, they cut it. And sometimes there are songs where you're like, hey, please don't fade out. Please don't do that to me. I want to hear the rest of the jam session. And as far as I know, those are gone forever, lost to the ravages of time. But yeah, this was great. I mean, what an amazing player. And his backing band is totally sick too. I don't know who they are, but really excellent. And I'm so happy to be returning to this. This is one of those things I have to tell you, Conrad. I have to tell you, like, this is one of those things that's been on my list forever. I've looked at it forever. I go, I should do that. And I think all it has been is just, but if we get a copyright strike, it's going to throw things off. We're going to have this, and we don't get copyright strikes, to be fair, but we'll get this notification that says your video is blocked in all territories and no one can watch it. And when I get that, man, that just ruins my day, right? Because we have a workflow. We try to get ahead. I record more reactions. So I try to record these on Sundays usually. I record 3, even though we release 2 a week, so that when something happens, we have a little bit of a backlog. But like it just messes up my workflow. It messes up my editor's workflow, and it messes up my PA's workflow to get these the descriptions written, get them scheduled, do the thumbnail, all that stuff. If we don't know what's about to come out, then nobody knows what they need to be doing. It's just a big hassle. And so I'm going to cross my fingers that this is not a copyright issue at all. It probably won't be. But it just annoys me to no end whenever we have to deal with that stuff. Sometimes artists will say, this artist monetizes this video or this song, but they allow revenue sharing. And so we get to revenue share, and that's awesome. That's the literal best option. Just let people do reactions to your stuff and rev share. It's not like I'm making anything. I make like $7 every 28 days, okay, on this channel. But yeah, this was great. This was so great. So Conrad, thank you so much for your patience. I currently have the next Takanaka reaction scheduled for 3 reactions from now, so 3 more, and then the 4th one would be another Takanaka. So a couple of weeks. But yeah, y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to support the channel, buy me a coffee. You can leave a one-off donation. You can join the channel for $1 a month, and that will get you access to the spreadsheet where I track reactions. You see what's coming up next when your reaction is coming. And you can also hear my original music before anybody else does, before it goes on Bandcamp or YouTube. If you want to check out my original music, though, I think all songs are now out on the YouTube channel, Time Lock Music Official. You'll find that linked below. Thanks so much. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. I'll see you then.